Welcome to New Possibilities. I speak truth to power without fear. So a couple of days ago, I saw this article on the New York Post entitled "Schneiderman Called Me Brown Slave, Slapped Me Until I Called Him Master." Now, before I go into this article, I just want to provide some basic background information about Eric Schneiderman. He was the New York State Attorney General. This man had a record of being a quote-unquote champion for women and victims of domestic violence. This man was endorsed by the National Organization of Women. This man was a proponent of the Me Too movement. He was investigating Harvey Weinstein because of Harvey Weinstein's alleged abuse of women. This man put forth legislation to ban strangulation and this and that. It turns out that this man who put forth this act to ban strangulation and this and that actually choked women. This man has been accused by multiple women of physical abuse, of domestic violence. While this man was championing women's rights and the Me Too, he was abusing women. I mean, Hollywood scriptwriters couldn't come up with something better than this. I mean, this is crazy. I mean, this is insane that you have this hypocrite out here pretending to be some women's rights advocate while he's abusing women. And to top it off, you have this story right here about him having a relationship with this Sri Lankan woman, and he abused this woman, calling her his brown slave and demanding that she call him master. So what I'm going to do is read some excerpts from this and then provide my commentary. This article says that it was a fairy tale that became a nightmare. That's how this woman, Tanya, described her relationship with Eric Schneiderman. He started calling me his brown slave and demanding that I repeat that I was his property. The slap started after we had gotten to know each other. At first, it was as if he was testing me. Then it got stronger and harder. It wasn't consensual. This was not sexual play acting. This was abusive, demeaning, and threatening behavior. She goes on to talk about how he demanded that she have threesomes and this and that. And it says that he could rarely have sex without beating her. He was literally treating this woman of color like his Negro bed wench. I mean, this is just so insane to me, man. It's insane about the level of hypocrisy. And this is the kind of man that you had these people viewing as some kind of savior. This man is a prime example of what people have been talking about these men who abuse these women of color, abuse them. And apparently this woman stayed in a relationship with this guy for some time. I'm not sure exactly how long she was in a relationship with him, but it seems like from day one, she should have left the relationship, obviously, with this physical abuse, this demeaning conduct, etc. I mean, it's just outrageous that you would have a person like this being the state's attorney general, that you would have somebody this hypocritical and this abusive. And I would not be surprised if this man did not have relationships with African-American women as well, demanding that they use this type of terminology. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Right now, we don't have that information yet. We don't know if that's the case. But this story is appalling. This story is disgusting. This story is outrageous. So tell me what y'all think. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Peace.